Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. I don't even have an idea of what this intro is. Like, usually when I open the video up and I press the start recording button, I have a feeling, an inkling of where I'm gonna take it. Even just the smallest one, right? But I just kind of like press start recording. What am I gonna talk about in this intro? Oh, I did have something. Never mind. I do have an idea. I'm gonna talk about Dogecoin. I'm going to use this to talk about Doge because, oh my god, who has thought about Doge in the last 3 weeks? A lot more people than I would have said would be normal, I'll tell you that much. It's just, I've been talking a lot about finances lately. It's just crazy. It's very fun and very scary to watch all of the weird things happening in the markets lately. Dogecoin is up and then Dogecoin is down. Personally, and everyone always tells me it would never have worked out in the way that I would want, but in high school when Bitcoin was like sub $1 value, my friend was like, hey, we should put $20 in Bitcoin, why don't we? And I was like, yeah, right, cryptocurrency, come on. I missed out on the next Apple and it will haunt me every day. And Dogecoin is spiking right now. Cryptocurrency as a whole is just like I missed the boat. How sad. It's a shame, but at the same time, I was like 15 and I like finances. Who gives a shit, right? Fuck finances. I want to play League of Legends all day. If I had put $20 in Bitcoin and I just sat on it, I would be rich. But alas. It's also like when it hits 100, maybe I would have just sold and been like, yo, I made 2K off of this like $20 investment. That's pretty sick, right? It's just crazy, right? The crazy spikes in valuation that people are seeing right now on their investments is like wild. It's out of this world. I think it's pretty cool to watch and witness. However, yeah, that's it. I think it's cool to watch and witness. I'm not super into finances. I'm trying to start reading about finances and like get myself educated. But I got a lot of shit going on right now. And by a lot of shit, I mean I got physics 2 going on right now. And dead physicist Coulomb. I don't remember his first name. I think it was probably like Charles. Probably Charles. It seems like a Charles. Fuck you, Coulomb. If you're listening to this, hate you. Fuck your laws. Arrest me. Anyway, that's the end of the intro. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you're doing well. It is Saturday. Yeah, co-op will be going up a little later today. We didn't tell you in the start, but around 2 hours, 3 hours, probably around 3 hours after this video goes up, if you want to go say hey to Cranberry, you can go say hello to Cranberry. He'll be live on Twitch playing Monster Train. And yeah. Without any further ado, don't forget to like the video, comment the video, subscribe to the video. Double Barrel Daedalus, Failure Arcus, Sapsara, Vinegrass, Mind Collapse, Pyre Grower, Exile, Awoken, Exile, Umbra. I will not be picking Fossilized Fangs today. Sorry. And I will be picking Strangler today. Yeah. Good. So, you know the drill at this point. We pick Strangler, we pick up some sort of option to kill the enemies, we're chilling. Happy to take this trial. Although I don't have a way to keep my man alive. I'm not happy to take this trial. Because like the 9-1s die to jackstrips, but the 340s are going to kill me. Because they're going to be 740s, right? Maybe if I played Wendleton top 4 and just pumped it, we could have got there, but I'm not sure. I was afraid. I don't think we need it. So what units are we looking for from our unit drops? Let's talk about those. It's hard to say from this position, but I'm happy to see... Good plink. Wowie. Happy to see pretty much anything, honestly. This is a really flexible run because of your boy Wendleton here. He's gonna lock down heavies and we can do basically whatever we want with all of this. If we see buffs and give him quick, he can do all of the work. If we don't see buffs, it gets a little more awkward, I would say. Ah, we see buffs. Now do I want Razor Sharp or Steel Enhancer? I want both, but for now I will take Razor Sharp, because Razor Sharp is a little better. And Space Prism is fine, but it doesn't add a whole lot. It's like, I'm definitely taking energy. Energy first and then maybe draw after. Like, Space Prism is like, sometimes I make extra space so I can play on top 4, but I really don't think that return is good, if that makes sense, right? So the idea here is I lose space top 4, and I have Wendleton plus a 2-space unit. I'm probably not taking space on the run, so I want to be able to have the option, I suppose. So right here, the option to play top 4 is the end of that sentence that I cut off. Right here, it's the difference between seeing this Awoken banner or this Awoken banner. So it's the difference between seeing, so if we go left, we get Steel Shop, Umbra banner, Awoken banner, Artifact. And if we go right, we get Magic Shop, Awoken banner, Steel Shop, Pyre Health. So we're down Umbra banner and Artifact, and we're up Pyre Health and Magic. I like the Magic a little more, and I don't think that I can swing one of these units here, which is unfortunate, but like taking Shadowed Shell is only slightly better than taking Train Steward here as a unit that tanks for Wendleton anyway. And I would love to click on Thorned Hollow and take space, but there is no reason to take a hollow in this run. Our healing does not exist. I will -1 hold over Razor Sharp, however, that is solid. We'll give a Plink a +20. I actually have been a little more respectful of Plink lately. So given this, I might end up going... I'm going to click on the armor trial here because we need to, and I might end up going to the other Awoken banner, depending on what this unit draft is. The armor is worse, of course, but, you know, we'll work it out, is all I can say. We'll figure it out. Plink, you wanna... Yeah, it's Plink. What am I looking for on this run is the real question now. I'm really not sure. I just need something to frontline for Wendleton well. Some form of survivability is the ideal, but I am not sure what survivability I want on this run. Our options are plentiful. I'm just gonna kinda not think about it a whole lot and let the game work it out for me. Monster Train will answer this question well enough. I should have pulled the 110, the 1-1 to the front. 7. I don't think it matters a whole lot, regardless. I mean, we are pretty strong. We're not Kill Seraph strong yet, but we are pretty strong. I feel fine. I mean, every run that has Strangler Wendleton feels pretty good. Wildwood Sap is our win condition. You click that. Wrong Seraph for Prismal Dust. I don't feel like I need more space. And Umbra Assault for what? Morsel Maker. Yeah. I like Morsel Maker here. Good, strong tank for Wendleton for the rounds, and then we can just, once Seraph is in Relentless, deploy 30 Wildwood Saps worth of regen and win off of that. Should be fine. We throw a little survivability. I'm pretty sure that I don't need anything else, although I don't have a whole lot of money, but all I'm looking for is survivability for Morsel Maker anyway. Large Stone, Damage Shield, and +25. None of these. Endless isn't good. We'll look at the Concealed Caverns first. I don't hate taking Bone Shine, I guess. Just like a one-off heal for 5, 10, maybe 15. It's fine. The Bone Rattler is really bad, but I don't hate Bone Shine here. Man, too bad that they changed Bone Shine after I golded it. Imagine if I had to gold that card again. I mean, it wouldn't get golded. We all know it wouldn't get golded. There's one card, if you're keeping up, it's pretty much something that has fallen to the wayside, I believe, for most people. Nobody really mentions it or thinks about it anymore. But mainly because the logbook never opens anymore to that page, but there's one card that I am still yet to gold, and as I have said, it probably just won't ever happen. I would not be surprised if I never gold Gift of Gratitude. Just because it doesn't really feel like it makes any sense to. Misplay, I should have put 3 damage on Daedalus. I'll heal for 15 here. Like, picking an event card that purges and purging it is just not something that I really care about. Or, like, rather, not purging it and just holding a dead card through the rest of the run. Even if I could, I just don't care. I'd rather not. I'd rather get the value. Because it's all cosmetic anyway, so what do I care? Some people are completionists though, and I respect that as well, but I just don't. I'm not. I have like 1 achievement left in Slay the Spire that I still haven't done just because it's icky and I don't like it. I do not enjoy the achievement. It's not fun, so I'm never gonna get it. Like, it's an achievement where I'm never gonna get it on a normal run. It's the one where you have to... I may as well play this. One where you have to beat the run without any uncommon or rare cards, which is not something that I'm ever gonna do on Ascension 20. And so, it's just not something that I'm ever gonna do, because that's all that I ever really play on at this point anyway. Sometimes I run a daily, but I don't think you can get achievements in the dailies also. Just in case it makes a difference, it should. Decent. I mean, this run basically cruises right up to Seraph and then dies as it sits right now. Now, what do we take to change that? Great question. Is it Shroud Spike? Nah. It's never Ratch either. Ratch is dead, and Shark Channeler makes no sense. So, yeah, I skip. I skip. Sometimes you get Morsel Master down and make some extra morsels, and that's kind of neat. Not likely though, and I'll take energy. Gonna make some removals, clear out Train Stewards, you know the deal. If we see Quick here, we're in a pretty okay spot. Don't need it, and maybe Thornlord is even better. I guess we'll see. It's Quick. I think that we're fine. We get him to like 100 times 2 pretty consistently, probably a little higher. If I had seen Steel Enhancer, Cycle of Life is a good one too. We just need something because Wendleton's gonna run out of health, and that's an issue. Like, he's gonna run out of actual health for... Sorry, Razor Sharp Edge, it's a yawn. I have been waking up earlier lately, which is fine, but these episodes are suffering. I've been trying to get a little more time in my early day. I'm gonna find this one receipts here. Because I have, you know, more time to just get my ass beat by Coulom's Law. God, I can't wait for physics to be not Coulom's Law. I'm taking this trial because these enemies are easy. They do resolve, but by the time they reach us on the top floor, we should be killing them, especially with this draw. We should kill them instantly. They have 50 health, they die in 1 hit. So they die from the quick, they are free. This combat is free. Energy? Why not? Alright. I really don't know how we win this run from this position. It's maybe just stacking regen, but it feels kind of awkward. I have so much energy too with Pyre Grow. Maybe I do just take draw. I think I take draw. It doesn't make any sense to me to take double energy here. The root seeds aren't. Maybe as time goes on we'll start reaching like 10 cards per turn, but it's not happening yet. With a little removal here and there, we can make, maybe it's remove Consume Wildwood Sap. That might be the way. Thin this deck out, remove all these plinks, and remove Consume from Wildwood Sap as our win condition. It could work. Because, like, Plink is worthless. Vine Grasp is not great, but it's okay. Root Seeds is good, of course. Razor Sharp Edge is the whole plan, and I guess if he gets to this point, it's not that hard to kill Seraph. You only have to live like 10 rounds, right? I know that's a big ask, but at the same time, it's not that big of a deal. with the old morsel maker. By the way, gotta say, very happy to not have Stygian on this run. Very glad that we're having a momentary break from Stygian. Awake is good. Click regen. Skip everything else basically here. A shame that the Hellvent is here. If this ring and this ring were swapped, we would be in a much better spot. Do I feel like I have to go Hellvent here? No, I think that what I have to do is I have to get a good set of upgrades onto Wildwood Sap, and then I go to the last Hellvent. The Hellvents didn't quite pan out for me on this run, but that's okay. I'm gonna leave the Train Stewards in and start clearing out these plinks, because Train Steward, plink, etc. 3 holdovers in as many magic shops is just ridiculous. I've been seeing so much holdover lately. Like an absurd amount of holdover. I'm not upset, I'm just shocked. I'm gonna do a holdover awake here for regen stacking down the line. Permafrost is not what I'm after. Those -1 root seeds and head out. Maybe you don't even need to hold over awake there, and doing 2 -1s would be better because we're going to be drawing so many cards. But we also have so much energy, so Trial's free. The enemies don't move up anyway, so no fear here. If the enemies move up, Wendleton died and we lost the run. Very cool. Feeling fine. I'm pretty sure that this is a win from this position. I don't know if there's a whole lot more I have to do to turn this into a win, but I'm feeling like this is indeed a W. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling well today. Hope you're staying safe out there. I don't know, I'm hoping to get some more content out to you eventually. However, drawing only 3 cards this turn a little scary, but not that scary, I guess. I've been feeling a little overwhelmed by the semester start, so eventually I'm going to like mentally recover and we'll get to a point where I'm making more content again. There was a brief period of time where I was doing like 3 videos a day. One stream highlight, the Monster Train videos, and then like one other thing. I hope to at one point get back to that. However, it may be a while. Perhaps somewhere down the line, we'll be back and we'll get more and more and more YouTube content again. Bring over some stream highlights. I still gotta get Hitman over to you. Oh god, Self-Made Harpy's gonna be scary here. I think we're fine, but it is a little frightening. I'm pretty sure we're fine. We're very not fine. Oh my. I'm dying. Fucking Sycophant Self-Made Harpy is just killing me. There's nothing I can do, also. Like, I don't think that there's a single thing I could change about this combat to win. I think that this deck just 100% loses to this fight, and there is no out. How crazy is this, though? Never mind, this deck apparently does not cruise. It just dies because Sycophant Self-Made Harpy. Ah! Like, don't take jack strips in case this happens, but that's ridiculous. What could I have possibly done differently here to not die? I don't even know. I can't imagine anything else here. Like, I think that this deck is just incapable because we're relying on damage shield, it looks like. So, you know. Like, I would replay the combat, but I don't think it makes a difference. And honestly, Monster Train, fuck you. Fuck this shit. Like, this is the sort of loss that is like, oh man, that's really shitty that I lost that because Sycophant Self-Made Harpy and jack strips. That's really shitty. That run should have been a free win. I was talking about how that run was basically a free win. But, you know, fuck me. I just got killed because 35 damage per round. Haha. Okay. Explosive Sigil, Daedalus, Darkness, Arcus, Diligence, Seraph, Restoration, Detonation, Mind Collapse, Pyrogrow. I had these 2 cards on the last run. I've lost a lot of runs lately, and it's unfortunate. Wing Technology? Nah, I'll just take Light's Gift. Wish I could have played... We're gonna play the same run. I wish I could have played Thorn Hollow on that last run. Exile Awoken is cool. I think that they are enjoyable. Wendleton is really fun. I hate that it just makes 2 of the units completely worthless, though. A constant thing that I have disliked about Exile Awoken is the way that the hollows are just unplayable without restore, it feels like. Not even that big of a deal. I like playing the hollows. I have fun with the hollows, and I'm not allowed to play them in this clan, and I'm not a fan of that. I want my hollows. I do think that Wendleton is probably the strongest champion in the game, though, so, you know, you kind of take the good with the bad, I guess. I'm not playing a train steward here, and maybe that's wrong, but I'm hoping to make something out of restoration detonation. As it sits, we're just going to be killed by the boss. Something out of restoration detonation. Okay, we're fighting. That is fine. I wonder if I should be planning for a situation like that Sycophant Self-Made Harpy happening. Like, should I be thinking about what do I do against Sycophant Self-Made Harpy in this run? I don't think I should. Skip these. Maybe take Lifesteal. Maybe I could play Lifesteal there. Ember Drain deck. Wow, this is like the same run. The same opening. I'm gonna feel a little bit weirded out if this Awoken banner is Shattered Shell Thorn Hollow. It's similarly bad. Yeah, the Awoken banners actually just feel awful is what I'm noticing. When you're playing Exile Awoken banners feel really bad, huh? Because like I wouldn't take Shattered Shell, I wouldn't take Thorn Hollow, I wouldn't take Animus of Speed, I probably wouldn't take Animus of Will. Yeah, I guess I should just go to Umbra banners on this run. Because I can't take either Hollow without any regen. Or like any healing. I have Restoration Detonation, but that's not good enough. Can't take either of the sweep units because why? I guess I would take Husk Hermit because he's the highest health unit. And I would maybe take one of the rares. Vine Mother, I guess, would be best. But like Animus of Speed is horrible. Animus of Will is okay. Weird. I'm going to these Awoken banners and I guess that's wrong. And what was this, by the way? Permafrost? Nah. Okay, just checking. I should, one more. I should grab this. Add Consume. And we'll give it a go. Armor 10. We're a little weaker, but I'm still okay with it. I might end up on the exact same run, where we're just buffing Wendleton with what's his name? Morsel Maker in front of him, because I think that Morsel Maker is my best tank on this run. I actually really hate this clan combo though. Exile Awoken feels really bad with Umbra because Wendleton's so big. You can't fit him and a Gorge unit together. And so you're just kind of stuck. Ice Gift is pretty nice on this though. It is good. No wait, because plink is this plink is worth a lot of damage, and we are weak. And more time is good. I can play a Train Steward first. And then I get 5. We'll kill this Clergyman before he goes up, which is nice. I guess it actually makes no difference, but it feels good, okay? Maybe it makes a difference, I'm not sure. And I did hold that plink, and it did matter. Thank you, plink. Very cool. Saved me 6 damage. Good work, plink. Okay. Ah, now this is a tough choice. You gotta choose between Razor Sharp and Wildwood Sap. Can we win this run if I don't have Wildwood Sap on it? It's a tough question. I'm really thinking about it. Maybe? It's like, I feel like both are really important for the run. and I only get to choose one. I'm gonna try wild. I'm gonna lean towards wild with sap because we have root seeds and all of that. Such. I'm gonna end up removing a lot of cards from this, and I'm going to take Space Prism because it's Diligent Seraph. Shadow Siege. I did take Space Prism. Do have Pyre Grow. If I take, wow, Shadow Siege is so unplayable. It's crazy. It's crazy how unplayable he is. I am mentally in a place with this game right now where I'm willing to click on Shadow Siege and then just like, I don't know, find Volatile Gauge, go to every artifact. I shouldn't. But like, God, these units are so bad. I have no way to generate Morsel, so Morsel Master is bad, and Animus of Speed is horrible. I'll skip it. Ugh. Those are rough. Those are very rough. I want to click on Shadow Siege there, I really want to, but I cannot. Oh, hey. Alright, I mean, you know, you can never expect it, but very much happy to see you, Vine Mother. That's a very big high roll. Glad to see you, glad to have you. You're the best tank in this clan. I kind of wish Vine Mother was uncommon and had a weaker effect. Like, I don't know how you would change it, but I just wish I saw her more. I will roll. Yeah, I'll just take the health. Spike 3 isn't great, I'll just take 5-10 here. Spike 3 doesn't matter. Okay. We have a pretty coherent line to the victory here. Gonna go Magic Shop in the next room. Give me a ×5 here. Too bad. Take Stygian Guard. I don't really like any of these. Like, I should probably pick Ancient Synergy, but I'm not a huge fan of it. I'll click it, but I don't know if it's actually going to be that good. I think it will be good, and I'm just underestimating its actual value, but I'm not sure. I suppose we'll see, right? See how it feels. So definitely taking energy. This is most likely... Oh yeah, I don't have Jackstrip, sorry, I should be playing those. The mental power of getting and playing Plink, though, a little much. What was I saying before I realized I messed up that thing? I'm definitely taking energy, I think. With stings and root seeds is pretty clear. I don't think that's what I was saying, though. I don't remember. I could have played Mind Collapse and wiped this floor and saved 3 health. Oh well. I am concerned about Diligent Seraph here. I'm a little worried. Not like super worried, but I think that he will pose a challenge. Because we're gonna run out of spells, for sure. Although, I guess I don't because we have the Vine Mother now. So, actually, never mind. This Diligent Seraph fight's easy. I just have stings. Right. It's free. Okay, it's free. However, as it sits right now, I am dying to Daedalus, so I should not be counting my... Shouldn't be talking about Double Barrel, or shouldn't be talking about Seraph the Diligent when I'm dying right now. Now, I know that I should probably play Wild with Sap, but at the same time, I'm gonna try and hold it and get back to it in the next 3 turns, because I think I have a chance at least of seeing it again. I do have a chance of seeing it again, and that's all that I can really look for here. The damage shield is also nice, except if it's eaten by the death, so never mind, it's only worth 1 damage. Like, maybe I play... Oh wow, Ancient Synergy scales up with stings being added? I didn't know that. Alright, so I definitely am just going to Ancient Synergy Daedalus for 100 here. Not quite 100, but you know. Makes me feel a little bit better. Thanks, Ancient Synergy. So Ancient Synergy has already proven to be a good decision. Yep. So Ancient Synergy has definitely panned out in our favor. I would have just died here if I didn't take it, so I did not know that that comboed in this way. That's cool. Quick Tome is good if I don't see... Yeah, Quick Tome's fine. If I don't see Quick, it's good to have this. If I do see Quick, it's a dead card, but... Unleash the Wildwood isn't exciting either, and Kindle is... so I'll just take Wildwood Tome. Get away from me. Cease. Get away from me. Like, could I ever play him? It's insane that card is so bad. He's 6 energy and 6 space, so not only do I have to take space, I also have to find a way to pay 6 energy for him. I'd have to take double energy and space and play Pyre before I could play him. And I'm not going to the duplicate because I'm going to try and make good Wildwood Saps here. And so we're going to try and get double stacked. I'm actually unhappy to see holdover. It is not good. Remove Consume is fine. It is acceptable. It's not my ideal, but it'll work. I do see Quick here. Does this mean that I go Strangler too? I have the Quick Tome. I guess maybe it does because Thorn Ward is still better and he gets a little more health. Although he gets multi-strike on the Predator path. Yeah, I just go with this, it's fine. The Quick Tome is worthless and that's fine. It has to be fine. We're very weak right now. We don't really do anything particularly well here. We don't buff our Wendleton up enough. This is a run that needs to be carried by like Sting maybe. Also did not plink because I do not want to kill this Clip Conduit. And if I'm playing top 4, Quick is bad. Or not bad, it just doesn't add anything. But you take the Quick path for that multi-strike payout. Well, that's what I pick it for anyway. Yeah, Ancient Synergy turns out to have not been a mistake. Surprise, surprise. Ancient Synergy is a good card. Wow, who could have seen that coming? Apparently not I. Really good with Sting too, it's scaling up to be a lot of damage. Like an absolute load of damage here. Okay. The Quick works out when we end up in a position like this where he doesn't kill on the first hit. And Wildwood Sap isn't a huge deal right now, although maybe it is and I should have played it there. Because we're at 40 only on our Wendleton, which is not a number that makes me particularly confident here. Our attack is super low. The damage of this floor is just really bad. I'm not feeling optimistic. I just need to not draw Plink anymore. So I need to remove those Plinks ASAP. Yeah, we're fine, but it's 7 rounds, which is not great. 8 rounds, I guess, actually. Yeah, because of the damage shield. You know, I don't think I want to wake. We have the remove consumed Wildwood Sap, which will do the same thing, but better. I will skip this. Ember Cache doesn't seem great. Engine upgrade? Well, you know, engine upgrade and then we could pick Shadow Siege, right? Ha ha ha. Maybe I could have made that work, actually. I'm just thinking about the logistics of playing Shadow Siege on this run despite having passed on him. It was actually doable. Now that I've seen engine upgrade, we could have got there. Alas, I did not go for it. Go left. Removal is most important here. I am going to remove Plink. I don't need to consider Diligent Seraph when my deck building is in mind. Guess I could have gotten the 25, but I'm going to the Hellbent, so I'm going to do a removal here. I am going to remove all of my Plinks. Plink is dead, long live Plink. And Stealth Boss. That's not good either. Stealth Boss with Sycophants also seems like it's going to pose a threat. If this is just me dying to Sycophants of Seraph twice, oh man. That's gonna be a bad episode right there. Again, no reason not to take the trial. It doesn't make a difference. I think I'm dying here, aren't I? That doesn't seem good. I'm not playing Pyro because we need to get our trajectory sorted pretty quickly. Wow, these turns are not good. That was a really bad first two turns. Ideally, those are the only bad turns we have, but I am not so certain here. I'm not feeling particularly good about this one. I'm gonna level with you here. I think we're dead. Maybe I'm naysaying for no reason, but I think we're dead. I don't think we do enough damage. I think that this floor just really is missing damage. And that's going to be our consistent downfall. It's a shame, because once we get to multi-strike, I feel like our damage is fine. Passable at least, but... yeah, I'm not so certain. I need to focus on drawing 10 cards per turn and getting enough regen right now. 9 cards per turn is fine. 9 is close to 10. I'm just focusing on getting Wildwood Sap. If I'm lucky, I draw another Wildwood Sap. He dies anyway, it doesn't matter where I play these things. If I draw one more, maybe we're okay. Days 285. Did not draw one more. Yeah, looking like I might just be dead once again to this combat. Yep. 4-5, I am once again killed. I wonder if I could have won this one. I don't know. I don't really feel like anything that I did on this run is necessarily wrong. I think that the takeaway from these two runs, as I see it, is... I don't know, because full send relying on Wendleton is fine. I feel like it almost always wins. But you have to have your defensive strategy more settled by this point, and I just didn't. We survive this combat, we get this Hellvent, and we are fine. We have the 10 sap, the 10 regen going down, we double our regen output. We're chilling. But I just couldn't, right? There was no way. I don't even feel like, I guess maybe you go Hellvent instead? Also, I might not be dead. I guess I shouldn't count myself as dead here. Because this isn't 35 damage. I'm alive. It's not good and I should be dead. I took 90, but that's alright. I mean, it's not alright, it's terrible, but I guess we get to see now if my hypothesis is correct that we spike in power quite a bit, because we handle everything so well. We're perfect except for I cannot kill bosses right now. Wing clippings is bad for Diligent. I will take money here because I don't want either of those. I think we're fine, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. Darkness Arcus is Spell Shield Fell, which is not scary. Lightning Dark Shard, top 4. I'm gonna end up getting an Incant Shard next turn, almost certainly. It's okay. There it is. And it coincides with my Wildwood Sap. Unfortunate. I'll play Root Seeds. The big problem is I don't get to use my Light's Gift, but that's fine. May as well play Train Steward out. Okay. The run doesn't do a lot of damage, so our win condition is stacking up an obscene amount of Wildwood Saps. And that's how we win. So once I make those 1 cost, it looks a little bit better. as well. If we survive Arcus, I'm pretty confident we're killing Seraph, is how I should put it. It is a bit of an if, though. No guarantee that we survive Arcus here. If I don't survive Arcus, though, it's weird because this run feels like it should be a stomp and we should just be crushing everything. And yet, here I am, dying. And it doesn't look great. I wonder. Finding Dark Shard makes no difference to me. We are just stacking regen. You can this Clip Reflector can be locked here forever. And in fact, it might be. Well, it's just locked here until I play the Harvest, by the way. Fill that off because he's gonna buff that whole floor if I don't. You're here until I play Ancient Synergy again. And then you die. So you should die here. Now we're starting to get there. Another wild assassin on Nick. I'm not feeling great, actually. Losing space top 4 is a downward spiral, it feels a bit like. But I don't think that I would look at this run and go, oh, well, if I didn't lose space top 4, it was fine. This run is clearly weaker than we want to be in terms of power level. In fact, we're not even making it to a good regen number because there's just so much garbage, it feels like. I'm dying to Arcus 100% here. I am very confident in my death here. Yeah. 998. At least we gave it a good go. This run sucks, and why does this run suck? Because the last run was just, oh, I died because Sycophant self-made Harpy, right? That last run I would have definitely gotten at least 2 Seraph and put up a good fight. What's wrong in this run? I mean, it's very straightforward, does not scale Wendleton very well. But like without, there's no razor sharp edge is the problem, so Wendleton doesn't scale. It's just weird because I feel like I don't know how to win this game anymore. I've lost so many runs in a row now. I need to snap this losing streak, but like, what's wrong here? Why does this deck die? I mean, the answer is it doesn't scale fast enough, but I feel like I have played this run and it's scaled fast enough before. But it does almost feel like one more turn would make the difference, but it wouldn't. We're like 2 turns off, it feels like. You just don't scale well enough. I played every buff on him that I could too. I don't know. Like, we're clearly living for plenty of rounds, but we just don't quite make it. This one is for sure death, by the way. No question on this one, I am dying. Arcus is not below 90. Also would have won if that was fell, because we would have had a little more time before. Like, we had more time if that was fell. Arcus is just hard, I think. He punishes decks that just barely skate by and then power up a lot harder. I don't know. What do I do differently? Maybe on Strangler I'm supposed to make Strangler the tank and I'm supposed to play Animus of Will, but that feels wrong because then those enemies stay up there for way longer and become problematic. But I guess if I'm buffing Animus of Will, no they don't. Maybe it's play Animus of Will, but it doesn't feel right because he's so low on health. He's like 30 health or something like that, which feels wrong too. So what do you do instead? I don't know. Don't be Umbra secondary? Don't fight Sycophant Self-Made Harpy in the run before this and then we don't have this issue? I don't know. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.